Hi, welcome to ClickMyProject.com. Our project title is Revisiting Attribute-Based Encryption with Verifiable Outsourced Decryption. Let me see our abstract. A cloud has the infrastructure between several organizations and it is managed internally or by a third party. The user stores the data in the encrypted format. An attribute-based encryption is an encryption scheme used by the user to store the data in the cloud. An attribute-based encryption is a public key-based one-to-many encryption techniques which allows the users to encrypt and decrypt the data based on user attributes. An access control of encrypted data stored in the cloud is by using access policies and described attributes associated with private keys and ciphertext. In existing attribute-based encryption scheme, decryption has exponential pairing operations and the complexity of the access policies is proportional to the number of attributes. The attribute-based encryption system with outsourced decryption eliminates the decryption overhead. Here, user provides the data to the cloud service provider with a transformation key that allows the cloud to translate any attribute-based encryption ciphertext satisfied with the user's attributes or access policies into a simple ciphertext. In this paper, an attribute-based encryption and outsourced decryption with the verification and the recovery techniques is proposed. This technique effectively secures the data and also provides the correctness of that retrieved data along with the recovery mechanisms for the transmitted data in case of malicious attack. The implementation of this scheme will show the correctness of the secure data storage and the recovery process. Okay, now let's see our data flow diagram. In this data flow diagram, we have divided into three parts. First, the data owner, the key generator, and the user. First, the data owner represents the encrypt the data and upload to the cloud. First, the data owner get the unique ID from the key generator and validate the ID from the key generator and validate the IP address also. Then key generator is generate the keys based on the data owner attributes and then assign the keys and generate the master key, and after that the data owner encrypt the data based on the master key, so then store the data to the cloud. After that the user search the data based on the unique data owner unique ID and the unique key. If the user give the valid user ID and the unique key, then only the data is decrypted. After that the access is declined. Okay, let me see the demo of the project. First we have to run the home page home.java. Right click and run the file. The frame will be displayed on the screen. Then the IP address the default IP address will be fetched from the system. Then we have to insert the password and retype the password and give the mail ID. And then embed the data. Generate the unique key from the publisher. So the message box will be displayed on the screen. Publisher entered. The unique ID is 1708. So the token is 1702. The password is Preet. So then enter the authenticate user. So okay, then validate the IP address. So the valid IP address. Then click the file publishing buttons. So after that get the file from the local system. Let's click file.txt. Okay, then open it and view the data of the file content. So the data will be displayed on the screen, and then process the data. After that get the attributes from the file, so the file name and file type, size of the file and the bytes of the data. and then get the key from the key server. So before then we run the file of the key server file. So run the file and then get the unique key. So the keys are displayed. After that, send the attributes. So attribute sending, and then receive the attributes from this data owner, and then assign the key. So the message will display the key assigned to the corresponding user, and then assign and then create the master key. Just click the master key button. The new frame will be displayed. After that, just get the user attributes. It means file attributes. This is file.txt and file extension. Attribute 1 is a file name plus extension. Attribute 2 file extension only, and file 3 size of the file, and generate the key 1 and the key 2 for the relevant attribute. This is the index value of the key, and this is also index value of the key. And then generate the master key of the product of the key. 2 keys. Just click the master key button. After that, create the secret key. The new frame will be displayed, and then run the XOR operations, and create the XOR operations, and create the hash key, and send the key to publisher. After that, run the key generation with upload, and receive the key, send the key. So the key will be displayed. So after that, we cipher the data. So data ciphering button click. So the data is ciphered, and then upload the data. Now run the data uploading. So after that, run the file. So user data ciphering. So the files uploading. Okay, just click the OK, and the file was uploaded. Okay, and then get the URL for the Dropbox. So the store to the Dropbox. Just copy the URL and store to the Dropbox. Just paste it and restore the Dropbox. Okay, thank you.